Hello everyone, I'm Brandolyn Sports, and I know the NCAA football season is roughly about 4 months away from beginning, but it's never too early to make plans for Clemson's 2016 season opener, right? The start time for the ACC Champions Contest at Auburn on September 3rd was announced today. It will begin at 9 p.m. and it will be the Tigers' latest season opening kickoff in 34 years. And South Carolina's opener at Vanderbilt is scheduled to start just after 8 p.m. on Thursday, September 1st. The Gamecocks' win over the Commodores was their only one in the SEC last season and was the first game with Sean Elliott as the interim coach. The best wide receiver in Citadel history is looking for a new contract and probably a new team in the NFL. The Redskins announced that they cut Andre Roberts. He had 2 years left on his 4-year, $16 million deal. Roberts hurt his knee pretty bad in late December and missed the rest of the 2015 season. His production in Washington wasn't at the level it was in his first 4 years in the league with the Cardinals. To golf now, where South Carolina has a decent shot at winning the NCAA Regional in Tuscaloosa, and the College of Charleston has an outside shot of qualifying for the national championships. USC trails Georgia by 3 strokes after 2 rounds in Alabama. The Gamecocks shot 6 under as a team. CFC is tied for 6th at 17 over par, and they are 9 strokes out of 5th place. The top 5 teams after tomorrow qualify for nationals. Charleston Southern had another rough day, shooting 22 over, and they are in last place at 49 over. The college's William Rainey, along with USC's Matt Neesmith and Kenan Husky, are in the top 5 in the individual standings. Clemson improved its position at the Stillwater Regional. The Tigers went from 8th to 4th after shooting 13 over as a team out in Oklahoma today. If they finish in the top 5 tomorrow, they are going to Oregon for nationals. To baseball now, where Freddie Gonzalez is no longer the Braves' manager. I know, not a shocker considering that Atlanta is 9-28 so far this season, one of the worst starts in franchise history. Obviously, the Braves roster isn't loaded with talent, but they've only hit 11 homers this season and haven't won back-to-back games in almost 4 weeks. Brian Snitker, the manager from AAA Gwinnett, will take over as the interim big league manager for the rest of the season. Gonzalez replaced the legendary Bobby Cox going into the 2011 season. He led them to the 2013 National League East title. Former Citadel standout Asher Wojciechowski's shot of getting back to the majors with the Astros is probably over at the franchise, designated him for assignment today, meaning he's no longer the big leagues club 40-man roster. The Charleston resident has been with their AAA squad in Fresno this season and has struggled some. He started the 2015 season with Houston, but still spent most of last year in AAA as well. The College of Charleston's home game with Furman this evening is called off because of rain. It will not be made up. The Cougars have their final regular season series with William & Mary starting on Thursday. And finally in sports, a big night last night for several former athletes with Palmetto State and Low Country ties. The newest class of the South Carolina Athletic Hall of Fame was inducted up in Columbia. A group that includes Goose Creek resident and former Citadel baseball star Richard Waiters and current Charleston Southern assistant basketball coach B.J. Mackey. Of course, Mackey is famous in South Carolina because his playing days at USC, where he is still the all-time leading scorer.
People say that I play so hard. It's because I want to make my family proud. I played for what was on the front of my jersey just as hard as for what was on the back.
And that's going to do it for sports, but don't sprint off just yet. There's more right after this quick timeout.